Welcome in, everyone. Let's switch over. And yep. Welcome to 2026 for those of us who are already there, and hello from the future if you're still back in 2025. The world hasn't immediately ended, which is a good sign for now. I was tossing up what game I should play today. And for this month as well. And then as I was scrolling through my massive backlog of games, I noticed this one, which is very gorgeous and is kind of a mix between sci-fi and fantasy, more towards the sci-fi because it is taking place on a space station around Jupiter. So yeah, it's very intriguing, and it's a point-and-click adventure, which I really do enjoy playing. But I haven't had one to properly play for a long time, so I've left you all waiting quite a while because I had to sort out a drink for myself as I finished the one that I had made right as I was clicking starting stream. So I hope everyone's had a good New Year's Eve and New Year's celebrations for those who are currently going through the jump to the future and stuff. But yeah, let us begin. Ooh. Padhina. Lila, brush your teeth. It's bedtime. Mommy. Yeah, my voice is not prepared for doing children's voices. Mommy. Mommy. What is it? Didn't I just tell you it's time to sleep? Not without a story! Listen to you, the little rascal. Take it easy! Again with this dusty old book. Will you ever get tired of it? Never! Just one more time. You win. Give it to me. In a time before time was a boy without a name. He had neither mother nor father. He knew neither shape nor frame. The wind does not know his birthplace, the day the mountains have forgotten. Firstborn, alone, unforgotten. Before you were, my quiet listener, before myself recounting this story, before mother, father, and grandfather, before memory, sorrow, and glory, before verses that twist and turn, and letters sent across the far earth. Before heroes whose legends would burn, and gatherings surrounded the night hearth. When everything was unordered, but together in a single spot. With the sky above still folded, maybe upright or maybe not. In a time when the ground didn't know where to lie. When the seas of a sound hadn't flowed, rising high. The seed of time still unplanted had yet to grow fast. Neither fate had been written, nor known was the past. What it said, what is known. What is said, what is known, is that the child was alone, in that abyss of darkness unsown. Ooh. Oh. My game crashed! That is not a good sign. At least it was just a game. I'm going to close OBS and then relaunch. Here we okay. Can I speed through this? Nope. And I have to start from the beginning again. Okay. That is wonderful. Okay, gonna be speeding through. Okay. Let's get back up to where we were. Almost there. What is said, what is known, is that the child was alone in the abyss of darkness unsown. In that abyss of darkness unsown. Okay. Good, it didn't crash this time. Ooh. Wait, hang on. Ooh. The eye of the red spot. Ooh. This is why I wanted to play this game. It looks gorgeous. Oh. Okay. So this is who we are playing right now. If we play other characters, that is. Okay, nothing here. I would like... Okay, this way is also something as well. Nothing to click on yet. Okay, so it really does only give us one option right now. Let's get out of the rain. Ooh. We can go in there. And that's all we can do. Let's at least get to Hinon Tea Shop. Oh! Oh my. Bad weather, eh? Seen worse. Oh, nothing I can't handle. Looks like your shop is the only one that's open. Master. You're a tough one, eh? Well, not many leave their homes when the acid rain falls. Damn shields, if they worked like they're supposed to. Luckily, we still have the regular customers. Otherwise, I would have closed this place years ago. Acid rain, that makes sense for on Jupiter, not really something to question. Shields, though. Likely shields to protect from the acid rain. I'm thinking between these two. I don't know if we get if we can pick again later, but no, nothing about the colony, and it hasn't even been mentioned, but shields. What's wrong with the shield? What's wrong with the shields? The shields began failing years ago. Strong winds make them partially useless. Every damn time we have a bad storm, I'm gonna stop trying to do the accent because I had started out trying to do Scottish. I think it became Irish a bit there towards the end before I completely lost any track of the accent. Every damn time we have a bad storm, all the crap that's in the atmosphere rains down on us. Bad storm, crap, atmosphere. Why are those bold? Isn't there anyone that can fix them? Everyone here minds their own business. Many pretend the problem doesn't exist, or that it always was what you see. A shitty pile of scraps. Okay, we do get to ask multiple. I'm gonna go acid rain. Is this rain so dangerous? Holy Nohyak. I probably butchered that pronunciation. You're not from Jupiter, are you? I admit that I'm not from around here. Well, since you asked, the rain is liquid hydrogen. Highly corrosive, highly flammable. Not by chance our colony is protected by curtains woven with the Mantarium. Those big orange tarpaulins wrapped around the buildings? Yep. When the shield's down, it's the curtains that save our asses. And now the colony. Does the colony have many technical issues? For Nohjak's sake, couldn't it get much worse than this? It's been centuries since the colony has ceased being self-sufficient. Bartering is the only reason it hasn't collapsed yet. Bartering? Precisely! The old Jovian mining colony has become one of the most picturesque and infamous holes in the solar system. Have a tour once the storm abates. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You must be freezing. What can I do for you, sir? What services do you provide here? I'm looking for someone or nothing for the time being, thanks. Which means we can ask, or we can ask these two, and this is just, I'll come back and talk later. Let's go this one first. And if you don't mind me saying, I'm in a bit of a hurry. If I may ask, did you happen to see a girl around here? A girl? Wait, wouldn't you be Lila's friend? Hmm? Yes, Lila's friend. Then you have a reservation here. That girl, she never told me who would be coming with her. She just calls me about out of the blue, asking to keep a table for her. And I say, I? Who else is coming? And she behaves as her usual self. Hinnon, if you don't mind your own business, I'll burn that shack of yours to the ground. Oh boy. I've been talking too much. Lovely girl, anyhow. It appears to be the case, indeed. Huh. Anyway, I'm Hinnon, the owner and the sole employee of Hinnon's Tea House. We have teas and infusions of all kinds. The most peculiar available here in the colony. And all of them are prepared by yours truly. Here, have a menu with our fan favorites. Oh. I don't even know how much money I have access to. tea that flares a bright blue when exposed to oxygen. Very bitter, extremely invigorating. Koala leaves, a very dark and dense tea. Its outward appearance is contrasted by its sweet and delicate taste. Chalsap, a deep green tea with a tangy aftertaste, turning sweet a couple of seconds after ingestion. Very relaxing. Gonna go with this one. Great choice. Lila isn't here yet. You can wait for her at your table, in the middle of the room. Oh boy. Oh, another initiated. Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Can. My pleasure. Imagine you have I imagine you have left your name behind. Being a master, it's an easy guess, given the sheer number of separations you have. But see, your ears are still in their original place. I recall my own masters suggesting me to start exactly from those. For the detachment. Couldn't sleep at night, even with the best sleeping pills that I could get my hands on. Then I put myself in the hands of the cult. They made me understand that my past was like a wall separating me from my pillow. I had to accept that in order to sleep again. Then, away with the ears. I have never slept better than since the procedure. You, however, appear not to have any problems with the past. I actually do have some, but I accept them willingly. Good for you. I just looked around more. I imagine everyone's that sort of thing. But that's an orangutan, and I want to talk to the orangutan. You smelly foreign. Banda. I come from very far away. Skrunge. My name's Banda. I help the jelly human Bailey. Hinon in chores. That need strength. If you need me, you can find me here for the right compensation, of course. I will keep that in mind. I must say, I've never seen someone as big as you. Welcome to Egypt, Bonne Ballet. Orange storms like a mains of cyber orange. Tis what a human Bailey says. Always asking for help, the lazies. You know, started as some kind of slavery. Tis what they thought. Taught us stupid, easy to control. But chips made us more intelligent than they. Why didn't you gain the upper hand then? Why? To us, having 400 kilos of it is the same as war. When human barely pay us to do that, we happy. Understood. Sit here when I'm done talking. Who's this? Hey, interested in a cat? Billy? No thanks. Good, because I wouldn't let you have it over my dead body. These are not normal cats, you dumb. These are Loma. They only live on Jupiter. I traveled here from Ceres only for them. I'm a breeder, you know. I own 85 at the moment. I was just asking Banda whether he was available to reach a small nest they have established behind one of the windmills. You got credits? 50 for each specimen, my friend. 70. Ew. Let's make it 60. 65. Okay, deal. So damn stingy, these furries. Pleasure to make deals with ya, Billy. Oop. There goes one of the cats. I can talk to these two. I think this one's dead. I want to talk to the robot one now. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, forgive me, I was calibrating my comm drivers. It's Shan. And Gisan. At your service. I work at the hydroponic plant. And my friend here is Tino. Nice to meet you. Oh, Tino just doesn't talk. Excuse him. He is unable to speak right now. We're sharing our vocal processor until we can find another for cheap. Today's Wednesday and it's my turn. Very practical. Oh, that poor fellow. Oh, pet. Ah, another cultist, I see. Good evening, priest. Look at yourself, son. What has your belief brought you? You're more bones than flesh. You still call yourself a man. Anyways, you've come just at the right time. I was attempting to bring the soul of this young woman under the protection of the Pantheon. Would you like to join and listen? It's very entertaining. He was just telling me that they have a specific god for everything. For instance, there's one that is in charge of making people go to the bathroom. Canis, the god of bodily sphere. The one you insult every day with your profane cuts. Please, no need to lose your cool. Lose our cool. We have our own gods too, you know. But no one knows what their names are, or exactly how many there are. They're on the other side of the Satori, and only the enlightened can name them. There's nothing of the sort. A man who wanted to reach what you call enlightenment is just a fool who'll provoke the wrath of the gods. Whatever you say, everyone is entitled to their own beliefs, after all. I think that's everyone, unless I can talk to anyone. In which case... Ooh. Wow, heck of a bolt. Let's hope the curtains hold up. I wouldn't want to build the place from the ground up all over again. Just out of curiosity, you are in the cult, aren't you? Is it so obvious? I imagine it's hard not to notice. Let's say you don't go unnoticed. Cousin of mine was into that kind of thing. She detached her own head and feet, told me it was to reach enlightenment. You must be crazy to detach all those body parts. If aliens existed, they would probably look just like you. Forgive me, I didn't mean any offense. None taken. I'm actually happy to talk about it. Good. Here at Hinon Tea House, everyone, and I repeat, everyone, is welcome to make themselves at home. Anyhow, here it is. Infusion of Koyala. Whoa, that was what a boom. Back to what we were saying before. My cousin used to say that without her head, she could think more clearly. Is that true? It's one way to see it. I guess. And you and Nyla, how did you two meet? Hinon! Stop nosing around! Oh, not so far away, okay. Hello to you too, Lila. The teacup is ready. Thanks, Hinon. Kind as usual. Excuse him. I think that guy got this place just to snoop around in people's personal stuff. Always a pleasure. He always has to have the final word. Don't worry, I find him likable. Ah, well that's good. You appear surprised. Did you think I wouldn't show up? I didn't doubt you'd come. It's just that I'm happy we can finally meet. Bah, you're too easy. The fact is, around here every day is exactly like the day before. Trust me when I say that sometimes it's a blessing to meet a foreigner. Someone besides the usual market clientele, and Hinon, clearly. It doesn't look nice, but from what I've managed to see, this colony is very interesting. They say that Jupiter's markets are a continuous flow of humanity. People from all around the system finding themselves here. It's supposed to be exciting. Yeah, can't really disagree with you on that. Maybe I've just lost that something that helped me to see the excitement of humanity. Anyhow, do you like the koala? Yeah, I used to drink it quite often. Hinon collects the flowers in the lowest parts of the colony, next to the reactors. The high temperatures allow the plant to reproduce. In spring, the male flowers bloom, then poof, in an instant they're all reduced to ash by the reactors. The ash floats and falls over the female flowers, which are coated by a sticky fluid, so the plants are pollinated, and new seeds are produced. The ash is used to flavor the tea. In the teapot, one must introduce a box containing the pollination juice. This releases chemical reagents that melt the seed capsules to start the infusion. Some ash remains unfiltered. This is why the tisane is still very dark. Sorry, spaced for a moment. Don't worry, it's not toxic. It's sweet. It's like witnessing a mating ritual. Yes, I guess so. 10, 13, 16. Are you counting? What are you counting? Nothing. I was just counting the seconds that separated the lightning from thunder. In the colony's atmosphere, the speed of sound is about 300 meters a second. All this considered, the eye of the storm will be around 5 kilometers from where we are now. Temporarily distant inked phenomenon, but with a single origin. I know it's stupid, but noticing it makes the relativity of the time seem more tangible. It's not stupid. There's nothing stupid about it. Why do you think this? I don't know why, but thanks. Sometimes I feel like people don't really get what I'm saying. You, for instance, why are you interested in my work? Uh-oh. Accidentally selecting that there. Okay, that should be better. Mm, I just like it. Must there be a reason? Whatever. At the bazaar, there are several things and trinkets that are much more useful or interesting. My stuff is useless and very hard to get. Couldn't I understand it? What's with all these questions? I would have a few contributions to the conversation. Maybe it's because I don't have much to say myself. And do you think that's positive? The infusion must be complete by now. Allow me. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a bit moody sometimes, I know. First time I saw you, you came across it as quite confused. But I don't doubt your intelligence. Your face tells me you've seen many things in your life. Indeed. Yes, I've witnessed many things, but I'm always curious for a new story, even yours. It's not that easy. I will try my best to understand. Okay then. As I told you in the market, I craft small universes. Universes? I extrapolated them using ordinary matter as a building material. It's simpler than if I use liquids, like the tea in this cup. I can shape them, giving them any form I wish. The shape changes the physical rules of each universe, from how time develops to how much time passes, from from the Big Bang to thermal death. A form that I find particularly interesting is the circle. Okay, that's just a restart. So, this is a type of universe essentially like ours. Like ours, with stars, planets, and the like? Yes, of course, but I'm actually referring to time. You see, where it starts is also the point where it ends, only to start again. In cosmological theory, it's called the Big Bounce. It's incredible. The material determines the fundamental qualities of each universe. For instance, using Koyala, you would get a universe that's pitch black. Dark matter dominates over ordinary matter, dramatically increasing its density. Oh boy. It's a lifeless universe occupied only by massive red stars and hungry black holes. Lila, if what you say, you're saying is true, you create new realities with the life, maybe even people. Not creating anything. The universes are already there somehow. I just make them visible. And obviously they are not exactly as you see them here. This is just a relativistic representation. Why do I keep spacing out? I don't mean to, I'm sorry. But it's here, right in front of our eyes. Lila, you're like a goddess. You don't understand. I understand completely. I think you're under arrest. I am not a god. 2 seconds. The storm is almost here. It is. Lila, I must go now. What? Sorry, I really mean it. I will get in touch soon, I promise. But is it because I got all nervous? Forgive me, I told you it's complicated. No, believe me. I have something to do. I can't put it off. Lila, I want to know more about your universes. But I'll come back again. Can you at least wait until it stops raining? I want to, but can't. Enjoy your evening, Lila. Good night. Oh boy. Oh. 0 seconds. Signal lost. Uh-oh. Holy, he got away again. Okay, so they are hunting down Master. We must find him, or else Uncle will kill us. For a moment I thought that was character selection. Darkness everywhere. Wait a minute. This is her as a kid. It's a bit scary, I know. Stop it! It's not scary, it's just a story, okay? Keep reading. What happens to the child? Let's see. Did the egg before the chick arise, or the hen brooding it, as do birds? And did the child's cries precede the mother's soothing words? Alone and forlorn cried the child, His laments echoed through endless night. From that wail flames blazed wild, and from that fire erupted light. The glow was warm, a cloth styled with the lines of glimmering starry thread. Under that blanket snuggled the child, and conjured up dreams of worlds in his head. A sleep so deep, so utterly appeased, cradled by songs of suns on their parts, that they could dance on and on as they pleased, as children rested woe ere the party lasts. The stars named each other as their ball went on, endlessly blooming in constellation. But the child, he was now gone, and they danced alone in a crowded creation. Okay, oh. Just checking. Okay, so it is not manual save, it is auto-saving. Okay. We woke up here this time. Oh. What's going on? Ooh, ye bone heap. Ye too. What's happening? Are those explosions? Always this fallen from clouds, bone heap. Time for evolution. After Yi and Billy got captured, everyone got angry. Time to stop the domination of the clericacy. Okay, so which do I start with? Captured. Forgive me, you say they captured me? That machine must have scrambled that bony head of yours. They put you in his jail, remember? Not really. You're always looking for Lila. I saw her very angry, more than usual. She said that after speaking with you, she ready to make crazy stuff. She took gun and went to shoot a robot. What? Why did she do it? It's dangerous. You tell me. She says she needed to vent after your meeting. I didn't. Where did she go? I must reach her. She went towards the market. Battle is happening there now. Oh no. How will I make it there? Take a gun and go. What? I've never used a weapon in my whole life. You cultists, all peace, little to do. You rest easy. This gun no killy, just stun. but I have no idea how it's supposed to work. How to operate it. Easy, okay? You take gun, pull up the green battery, uncock it the safety gauge, turn it the cranky, but be gentle, or it may explode. Then aim and shoot it. Understood it? Okay? Okay? Yes. I believe so. Well done, Bone Hippie. You got it. Or what? Here you got it. You're gonna. Off you go. Find Lila. I am so confused. Wait, there was something to collect. Okay, I'm here. Trying to figure out where I'm needing to go. There's no other parts. Then this way. It's loading. Oh, it's you again. Leave me alone. What? Isla, please wait. That was close. These people are not messing around. So, what Durango said? Pull the green battery, uncock the safety gauge, turn the crank, aim and shoot. Pull up the green battery. Pull up the green battery, uncock the safety, turn the crank. Aim. Done. Now the field is clear. What on... Bruh. Stop trying to follow me. Lila, wait! Why are you running? I mean you no harm. Stay away from me. Wonder why she's so angry at me. Oh. Here we go again. Done. Now the field is clear again. Why is... You cursed heretic. Who are you? Do we know each other? Don't try to mess with me. You have no idea the troubles I had to go through after you escaped. You were supposed to be my ticket to become a bishop, And instead I had to beg them not to ban me from the church. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Now, forgive me, but I really must. Ah, quit it! Snare devil, get him! Complying immediately. Wait, You're under arrest, sir, for divulging heretical materials and illicit use of blasphemous technologies, unauthorized escape from custody, damage to liturgical material, and resisting arrest. Yes, he got the message. Let's bring him directly to Uncle. He will shortly compensate our show of unwavering faith. No, please. Cursed heretic, what have you done to him? Gods! Forgive me, but I'm really in a hurry. Gods! Lila. Lila! My leg. Are you okay? Can you walk? Believe so. I think it's broken. I don't know. Okay. Hold on. I don't want your help. My leg. I will stop helping you when you won't need it. Let's get you to a safer spot. That alley here may be just what we need. Any place is fine as long as you let go of me. We should hide here until the situation cools down a bit. Slowly. Sorry. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Just leave me alone. Why are you so angry at me? Oh, Master. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or if you're really as dumb as it seems. Maybe it's because you have no neck. Too much air entering your skull. Ouch, the pain is killing me. Let me see that leg. Why should I? Once you see I'm on the verge of death, what will you do? Don't listen to me. I just need to rest a bit. We must find help. Is there a hospital around here? No hospitals. I hate them. I don't want to go there. No one likes to go to the hospital. But if you really need it, it can be necessary. The last time I went to a hospital, I woke up with this strange hair. Yes, just in case you were wondering, these tentacles are not natural. Did they wrote while you were in the hospital? Yes. Nobody could explain why. The doctor said it had to do with radiation from strong magnetic fields. The cultist said that it had been blessed by the cosmic kraken. That I had been blessed by the cosmic kraken or something like that. The church says I'm the devil's daughter. And Hinan always asks if he can try the mucus that they produce. The mucus? Yes, I'm unsure if he's joking or not. Anyhow, from then on I had to live with these disgusting things. I find them very interesting. I always admire... I was always an admirer of cephalopods. They are a fascinating group of mollusks. If you want them, you can have them. You've got a lot of space on your bald head, on that bald head of yours. I know that octopuses have 2/3 of their nervous system in their tentacles. So each tentacle is technically autonomous and has its own partial consciousness. Might be why they never stop shifting around. Even my hair must have a neuron too many. Well, they must keep you some company at least. If you want to see it that way. They sounded like thunderclaps. If you're willing to forget about the battle out there, it's almost relaxing. Yes, it's relaxing to be just one step away from chaos. So annoying. Why am I even here? What was I thinking? After last night I wanted to do something. After you left, I had that bad feeling again, that sensation of being still, unmoving. I wanted to do something that made me feel truly alive. Be the solution, but the problem is which one will lead to a dialogue that actually mirrors what I'm wondering. This one explicitly questions the war. Did you really think that participating in this conflict would make you feel more alive? It's dangerous, Lila. You could have been killed. Master, please stop. You only have questions, always questions, and yet you have answers for no one. Who are you? Where are you from? Why does the church want it to catch you? You? I do not know. I don't know what to tell you, Lila. I've traveled so far for so long that I forgot who I am and where I'm from. I don't know what the church wants from me. Of course. But can you at least tell me why you've been following me? Me following you? Again, know that you ask you I know that you ask about me, that you want to know who I am and what I do. When you came here to visit yesterday, I thought we could at least talk about it. But it always seems impossible with you. What are you hiding? Nyla, I... You what? Tell me, please. Nyla, the explosions, the building will collapse. We need to move. I don't care. Lila! Mom? Did the baby die? Die? Well, everyone dies eventually. And it's been so long ever since. But some believe he may still be asleep. And that at times he wakes up to check how his stars are doing. I hope it's true. But keep it on reading, please. Yes, ma'am. You little scamp. The stars, they loved playing their games, though there was no other game to be played, but caressing their own flowing manes, and the matter from which they were made. And then, as one's hand was set to stroke her hair, curious of what it send forth, dust fell from it, inert like smoke, heaping itself like a clump of earth. This heap she made into a sphere, and flung it like a ball. So fast it blurred. Her sister grabbed it and threw it to a third, and so on and so forth. They played to their cheer. And all the stars on and on played. And all the stars on and on created. And it is so that companions of the suns, many worlds were set to spin. And twirling in their endless stance, the universe they begun to fill in. Huh. Oh no. Wake up, master. Oh, I can go this way. Oh! I have a choice to make then. Can't go anyway that way. But there's two doors this way. I want to see what's here. Interesting. Udana. Out of the way! What? What did you think you were doing out there? Were you trying to get yourself killed? Excuse me, I'm looking for a girl named Lila. Do you happen to know her? Lila? Let me think about it. You mean that girl that makes those colorful bubbles? If by colorful bubbles you mean self-contained universes. Whatever, bubbles, worlds, universes, that kind of thing. I don't concern myself with these matters, anyhow. You can find her in the Eastern Arm. Turn right at the energy tower. If you see Hanon's tea house, it means you went the wrong way. I know it sounds like a strange question, but where am I? Listen, pal, I don't have no time to waste on drunks. We'll be sure to find something to sober up in the market square. I have work to do here. Let's see if she answers. Who are you? Excuse me if I sound disrespectful, but may I ask you your name? Why do I always seem to be a magnet for crackpots who wanted to talk to me? Sorry if I don't waste my breath in chatter, but I need to finish welding this speedster's converter. Call me when you'll need someone to stitch together that scrap heap of a ship you've got. A rotting antique that wouldn't fetch a price of a dead cow if you ask me. So, are you some sort of mechanic? Yeah? Of course I'm a mechanic. You must be a genius or something. My name's Udana. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left to my work. I'd be grateful if you went to bother someone else. I have to go now. I've already asked everything else. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so... just having a momentary stretch. Okay, so I can't go that way, but is there a map over here? Or can I... No, I cannot head that way. I wonder what... So it is a one option choice. Interesting. Okay, let's go this way then. Okay. Hang on, this is... Let's see where it says I am. Okay, this is here. I keep waking up here. I don't know where it... Hello, didn't we already meet? Who? Us? I have never seen your ugly face in my whole life. I would remember. Oh, I'm sorry to have bothered you. I know you want them, but you can't have them. Not my precious anomaly. Never! Excuse me, do you happen to know a certain Nyla? She should be living around these parts. Eh? Who? No, I don't know anything. Be gone now. What would a Lumley be exactly? You uneducated peasant, how can you, the noble admixture of otters and foxes, be unknown to you? They are the only non-primate mammals with terrestrial ancestors out here. The only ones adapted to climate in the Jovian colonies. The waxy coating of their fur allows it to repel even the strongest acids that attack the colony. The skeletons and muscles are dense but flexible, easily withstanding the massive gravitational pull of gas giants. They are so elastic that they appear to be made as if made out of rubber. These small mammals are truly impressive. Bring your sarcasm somewhere else. I apologize if I bothered you. Go away! Okay, so... looks like all the electrical wires start here. Margaret 2003. This is Margaret 2003 at your service. I was created to inform the peoples of Earth about impending catastrophes, highlighting critical issues, and finding particular particle solutions on my own. What would you like to know? Life on Earth? What can you tell me about life on Earth? For too long, the inhabitants of Earth indulged in their vices to the fullest. The levels of CO2 rose so high that around the year 3000, the planet became an uninhabitable desert. Fortunately, in the meantime, they built robots like me, capable of providing solutions to their problems. And here we are on Jupiter, brother, repeating the same mistakes, of course. Couldn't that end be avoided? As soon as we were created, we immediately said what needed to be done. But they told us it was unpopular stuff. Have fewer children, eat less meat, abolish cars and air travel, consume less technology, and abolish capitalism, thereby leveling inequalities. Simple, no? But what did Earthlings prefer to do? Leave the planet. Now the Earth is practically uninhabited. What disasters have you predicted in the universe? In about 244,000 years, a black hole will swallow the solar system. But I predicted that much sooner, the time travels of some reckless individuals will lead to a quantum paradox, reversing events, bringing everything back to the beginning of time and erasing existence. Oh boy. Thank you, but I have to go. Goodbye. Better not to disturb. Okay, so people I'm not to talk to. She said right arm. Excuse me, can you explain what it is that you sell? Yes, of course, I sell handmade universes. Oh, what a curious thing. How would that work? So you just tell me what type of universe you'd like, and I will try and make one as close to that as I can. Awesome! But I wouldn't know what to ask you. Okay. Listen, I can guide you through it. First, you should choose a cup that you like among these. Yes, that one. Good. Now choose two ingredients with which to make your infusion. They would determine the basic properties of your universe. Intriguing. After that, we stir, and we extrapolate a universe from the liquid. And here we have our universe. Wow! Now, we can give it any shape we want. And when we are satisfied, we can go and see what it looks like inside. In this universe, every planet is covered by a uniform layer of moss. A sort of omnipresent green invasion. A mossy monotony of it that stretches to infinity, but which has come to life after billions of years. In the midst of this green carpet, small civilizations have grown hidden among the mushrooms. Tiny beings that use fungi as homes, peacefully populating entire systems. Whoa, it's incredible. Thanks for the wonderful experience. Now, if you want it, it's 14 credits. But I don't have a single credit. Then why did you make me waste my time? I'm sorry. Leave now. Good day. What do you want? I saw you before, staring at us. I couldn't prevent myself from listening. It was really interesting. It was. Clearly it's not enough for the sophisticated tastes of this mud hole. In any case, what can I do for you? Time travel is the thing that's in play, and she doesn't know about it. Are you okay? Has your leg already healed? My leg? It's fine as always. What in Noah Ike's name are you talking about? You don't remember? It was just yesterday. Look, yesterday I had a long night. I'm still a bit topsy-turvy. Must have forgotten. But you seem familiar. Can you remind me where you're from? I'm just a visitor here from here on Jupiter. I've been traveling so long that it would be hard to explain where I'm from. Okay, if you want to remain mysterious, suit yourself. You wouldn't be the first to come here to Jupiter to hide from your past. So annoying. Forgive my rudeness. That guy from before really soured my morning. Besides, I needed to buy a new battery for the shields. If I don't change it soon, the acid rain will end up destroying my house. Where can you find that type of battery? In the market. Tomoto, that stingy merchant, always has some to sell. If you like, I can accompany you to get it. Perhaps you could show me around. Accompanying me? I'm not sure. I don't even know who you are. I'm new around here. I could really use a guide. Someone I can trust. I insist. Okay, if that suits you. I'm not in the mood for work anyways. Follow me. Yeah, time travel's definitely at play here. Oh, we can just keep going. Oh, Capade. This kimono is just lovely. Where did you find it? Thanks, Lila. You're always too kind. It just came with a shipment from Venus. Very high quality fabrics. Who's your friend here? Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, this guy. I don't know. He just showed up here at my store. Mysterious individual, I gather. What's his name? Yes, I forgot to ask. What do you call you? And what do they call you? Wait a second, I'm sorry, I remember now. What? He's a master, Lila. Don't you remember what Beatrix was saying the other day? I probably wasn't paying attention. This cultist stuff doesn't really interest me much. Yes, Bee was explaining that in the Cult of Detachment, when adepts attain the level of masters, they renounce even their very names. Renouncing one's name is the last step of detachment from the material world, correct? I couldn't have put it into better words. Uh-huh. Whatever you say. Anyway, put that kimono aside for me, will you? Now, I need to go pick up a battery from Tomoto. I don't know how much he will try to extort from me, but I'll buy that dress from you if I have anything left. Will do. Good day, master. Let me know when you wanted to renew your lock. Look at all this stuff. Bastu always has all sorts of oddities. I always stop to browse. Pity not having the money to buy one. I'll make you a deal. If you choose one and let me tell you its story, I'll give it to you as a gift. Ooh. This one. I said that not reading that. Okay. This is a special one. They call it angelfish. And as much as it may seem dead, it isn't. It's widely recognized as the easiest pet to keep in the whole galaxy. This is because it doesn't need to eat, drink, breathe, or sleep. It just lays still doing absolutely nothing. It's dead! No one knows how its biology really works. I have to admit I haven't looked into it. I just know it's extremely rare. They are usually found drifting around the event horizon of black holes. Never mind, this is a different fish from the actual angelfish. Some say that's actually where they come from. Even if they don't do much, they are likable creatures. Very interesting. Thanks. I have one in my house. Saw it the other day and couldn't prevent myself from buying it. Thanks, Vastu. We'll be on our way now. Then. Don't mention it. See you. Better not disturb, which means continue along. Ooh, food plates. Wait a minute. Are you hungry? My treat. Yes, why not? Even if I don't really have a stomach anymore. I detached from it many years ago. Well, I'll get myself a ramen before going to Tomoto. Every time I talk with him, I lose my appetite. You do you. I'll try something just for the taste of it. Lila dear, the usual? This time I'll make his attached stomach decide. I wouldn't want the food to screw with his digestion. Well, some variety can't hurt. The menu is up there. I'm here if you've got any questions. Thanks. Ooh. Spicy. I'll have this one. Spicy Podala broth ramen. Excellent choice. Lila, should I get you the same? Yeah, all good. I don't particularly mind. Here it is. Sigh. What's wrong? Are you okay? You seem nervous. Nervous? You really are strange. What do you mean? I don't know. Doesn't it seem strange to you that you're asking me this things even if we barely know each other? It's a bit awkward. I didn't mean it that way. Sorry, actually, I don't even know why. Why what? Well, first, why did I even let you accompany me to the market? It doesn't make any sense. Normally I don't even go there with my friends. I tend to go there alone. But with you, instead, it seemed natural. Ready? Thanks, Kana. So, don't know why, but at this point it seems easier to talk with you than my friends. I'm glad. Well, I must admit, I'm happy you let me stick around. I've been told I'm a person that people find easy to talk to. I have no idea why. I'm not sure your charisma is the reason. You know, you do realize you have a floating skull instead of a normal head, right? This isn't a point in my favor, I guess. Don't tell me that among your cultist powers, You also happen to be a hypnotist. It would be amazing. It would solve so many problems, but no, I don't possess powers of that kind. Maybe one day I will come here to the cultist temple to see the powers of the cult with my own eyes. In that case, I will be your guide, if you allow me. We'll see. Come on, let's head to Tomoto's so we can be done with this. Tomoto, he doesn't seem to be behind his stall. What? Where did he go? I think I've seen him in the main square. The Archbishop is giving his sermon. Maybe Tomoto has have started to follow the church. Don't be ridiculous. Tomoto may be a disgusting human being, but a mindless god worshipper? He is not. You don't like the followers of the church? Not in the slightest. Their leaders are greedy autocrats, and the followers are just sheep. You cultists are at least are decent folks. Happy to hear. Okay, let's go then. And ooh, I'm getting followed by a cat now. Repent, Lauper. Oh, good grief. Brothers and sisters, the gods are here to sustain you. Every one of them is your savior. Labos protects you from the perils of the work. Familia watches over your family when you're not there to keep it safe. The amorous twins are always protecting you from your sinful thoughts. What a hassle. Look there. It's Tomoto. He seems to be talking to a droid. Let's go fetch him. Repent from your sins. You dumb piece of tin. Do you understand what I'm saying? I apologize if my service has left you unsatisfied. Let me know if I can be of any use, of any further assistance. Service. You took it down the power in my shop. Part of the power has been rerouted for my experiments of the Holy Church. And what kind of experiments would they be? This information is restricted. Is there any further information that you need? Stupid piece of junk. Hey Tomoto, can you stop bothering this poor droid? You know it's not its fault if it can't help you. Give me back my power. This is not possible for the time being. Please notify me if you need to know something. Mr. Tomoto, just let the droid be. It's clear as day you're wasting your breath. And who would you be? You, right there, you bony heretic. Are you talking to me? You cultists, you have no respect. Such outrageous boldness coming to spew your lies even during a sermon? Have you no shame? The people of this place suffer every day, and you fill their heads with even more suffering. I didn't. Don't worry, we were just leaving. You better! You're going to pay for this. The Archbishop doesn't appreciate your presence during the sermon. Please leave the square. Go on, there it is. Okay, so probably in here. So what do you want? Give me a full charge battery for the Drapes Tomoto. You got it. It's 40 credits. What? Usually they're 15. Those tin heads took the power away. Without power, I can't recharge the batteries. These are from the stockpile in my warehouse, and obviously they fetch a higher price. Tomoto, do I look like I'm made of money? And from one moment to the next, my tents will lose power. My house, it will disintegrate. Not my problem. Take it or leave it. Can I help? There must be another way to meet the costs. Is there anything we can do? Well, what do you want to us, Bucket? Lila, don't you see I'm discussing with your friend? Listen, it's not the first time they took my energy. I have no doubt of that. The simplest solution is to rewire the electric cables that go from the main square to the energy booster. I've done it way too many times, and now they're keeping an eye on me. And Lila is too short to reach the cables. But your friend is, new face. And no one would ever doubt the good intentions of a cultist. He will surely go unnoticed if he just happens to touch some cables. Here's the deal. Give me back my energy and I'll give you the battery. Free of charge. Deal. It's a deal then. I'll be happy to help you. Excellent. I suppose I need to thank you. I'll be waiting for the power to come back on. No need. Need to find cables. So his is yellow. Oh wait. Hang on. Yellow became... Oh goodness. Just a sec, I just noticed the boxes. Okay, so starting from here. So here's the first box. Yellow goes in. switch it to the red. This one, and then this one. Okay. Green. Okay, follow the... green. Green becomes yellow again. Okay, and oh yeah, you're supposed to follow it through in here. Okay, so it's light blue. According to this, it's light blue. I will trust it. Here, it's light blue, which means it's this one. Here. And that's red now. Red. You, and now up here. Green. So top. Energy should be back here to Tomoto. Let's see. Does it load to go straight back to him? Nope, just loading the entire market. Okay, look at that beautiful light. You have my sincerest thanks, my new friend. Walk over to Battery Tomoto. Yes, it's 15 credits. Moto, we had a deal. Besides, it's in your best interests to help us. You know, the Archbishop is right there in the square. I wonder how interested he would be in a certain energetic reappropriation. Okay, can't blame me for trying. Take the battery and leave my shop. Always a pleasure doing business with you. Thanks for the help. It's better if I head home to attach this battery now. No problem. It's been a pleasure. Do you mind if I walk with you? I don't see why not. Why am I beginning to space a lot? I don't know. I don't know why I'm suddenly very spacey, but perhaps it might be because it's getting hotter and okay, let's try and finish this. So I'm over here. Let's keep going this way. Or up, there she is. Can't go that way. Let's actually go get that kimono. I remember now. Oof. I've turned on a fan right next to me, so hopefully that helps me cool off and wake up. Good day, master. Let me know when you want to renew your lock. Okay. It's raining cats and dogs. The colony shields must have completely failed. Should we wait here for a bit? Yes, maybe it's best. Shame it's toxic. I like it when it rains. I find it pleasant. The sound of rain is very relaxing. I love it, at least as long as I'm not under it. Seems reasonable. You know, that sensation of being safe, protected, and at the same time just one step from chaos. It reminds me of when I was on my parents' ship. My bed used to be next to one of the observation portholes. Just a thin layer of glass separated me from the cold of space. Exciting. Fear of death made you feel more alive? I don't think it was that. It wasn't exciting. More comfortable. Just comfortable. What's that? Hmm? It's my notebook. What are you drawing? Are those sketches? What are they? They're just random doodles. Feel free to give it a look. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so pink and blue equals fish, 2 greens equal trees, 2... I wish... I'm just gonna quickly snap a picture of that, because that looks like it will be important later and potentially in another stream. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This would be iteration 3, because 2 was the short one with the revolution. 1 was where we first met from our perspective. And we're here. Or this is a teaching about the shapes and why circles are infinite. Are these your universes? Yes, when I find a new interesting combination, I note it down. This one, for example, from the combination of rust and musk, rust and musk. Okay, let's again. I discovered it the other rust and musk. How strange. Strange? What's strange? Yes, I mean, no. It's just, I don't remember taking this note. Well, it can happen. I often forget things. I know, but this feels different. A strange sensation. I remember why I did it. The thoughts that led to it. The emotions I was experiencing at the time. But then, if you do remember, where is the problem? I don't remember when. No, it's in the past, some day ago. But it feels like that memory of laying beside that portal in space. Like a good memory? No, a memory so distant that you have to struggle to reconstruct it in your mind. As if it was another person who did it. And that person who were telling it to you every time you remember it. Feels like I didn't write this note. As if it was written by someone else. I'm not sure I understand. Neither do I. Maybe I'm just a bit tired. Should head home. The rain doesn't seem to be letting off. If I don't go back now, I'll have no house to go back to. I can accompany you there. No, thanks, but I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. Okay. Will we see each other again? Sure, I'll see you tomorrow night. Now I've gotta go. Wait, where? See you at... Oh, book. What? Oof. We all gotta love the friends. Oh! Hang on. That switched. There's a save icon. Okay, so I just started spacing again, and I don't know how long this next section is going to be. But let's check out Home Sweet Home. Am I supposed to go outside wearing my pajamas? Stop sleeping. I have stuff to do now. That is a mood. Nothing additional. Let's go in here. Perhaps this is the wardrobe. Oh, this. Home Sweet Home. Oh. I want a universe with creatures that have an advanced degree of perception, endowed with a divine illumination. Um, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. So how even the planets are composed of it. After billions of years, these plants have expanded over the entire surface of the planet. They inhabit, completely wrapping them. Oh, my spot. An advanced degree of perception. Oh, wait. Oh. Please come back. Can you make me something out of metal? I need spare parts. Oh wait, there's more stuff. Okay. Good to know. I already have what I already know what I need to make for this one though. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plants are covered in metallic floor, which through its sparkling leaves absorbs the reflector, right? Creating curious reflections, projections of color that distort reality itself. Here metal seems to have a life of its own, as if it were an organism in continuous growth and transformation. Great. I can see some excellent alloys from here too. That's perfect, because that means endless supply of metal. A universe full of animals. Maybe I'll find new kinds of cats quickly. Okay, what is there? Wait. Eggs and water equals fish, but let's see. In this universe, each planet is a super ecosystem in which all life is interdependent and develops harmoniously. An intergalactic Garden of Eden, but where creatures are constantly in a struggle for survival and dominance. A universe in which the laws of the jungle seem to be more important than those of physics itself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what adding 1. Okay, didn't change anything. Wait, many animals, but could you have done it faster, maybe? Hi, hi, Tix. Welcome to the stream. I would love a world with beings with a Titanic. I legitimately just made that one. Hmm. Let's go with this one then. Right now, I am making universes for people. Yeah. Okay, so I made that one using... I made the one with the giant creatures by doing this and this. Mixing it together. Okay, so... You start by selecting a vessel on this screen. Oh no. Wait. Whoops. Did not mean to leave. Guess we'll be doing someone else's order then. I want a universe with many plants to make a bonsai with. Okay, that's going to be easy. I'm just gonna need to use moss. But you start by selecting the vessel you want the universe to be tied to. Thanks for the follow, Tix. You start by selecting the vessel that the universe is bound to. Then you add ingredients to the liquid. In this case, in a previous part we got notes on how it all works. She's wanting bonsai, so it's just 2 bits of plants and stuff. And it gets mixed together. Then you create the universe, and let's see what it's like right now. This poor universe didn't have enough time to begin. There's no point in time when we can say the universe was born, because time itself hasn't had a chance to manifest. Cosmic stasis. Okay, okay. I hadn't tried that before. You then grow and shape the universe by this. The longer it is, the more time it's had to exist. Let's grow. Let's see. In this universe, Flora has taken an excessive amount of space, and every planet is covered in vigorous forests. Forests are so dense that trees must grow excessively tall to overtake their neighbors and reach the sunlight. Perhaps individual plants reach incredible heights, even reaching kilometers. Oh, that's how you reset. I forgot how to reset. Okay, so let's just do 3. Let's... This 3... Nope, okay, so it's just instantly as soon as time starts to progress. Mega Flora. And to be fair, I know how... From my understanding of bonsai, you start with a plant that you start with a small plant and you cater it and to keep it smaller, but also allowing it to continue to develop as if it was. Like, you try and encourage it to grow it at a smaller size. And the bonsai trees can actually get quite big. So it's very interesting bonsai, but I think this should suffice for the requirements. Wow, how wonderful! So many interesting shrubs to put in a pot. Yeah. Yeah, And oh, hello. I want a banana, please. How to make banana. Let's see what this produces. And a little bit of time. Every planet is covered by a uniform layer of moss. Okay. Now, if you create a loop like this. Okay, doesn't affect this one specifically. Some of them that represents infinite time. Oh, okay. So that is how we refresh the ingredients. Let's see. This and this. Let's mix it together and see what this produces. Bananas are curved. That looks like a banana, right? What have I created? Yeah, they are special shapes. But this universe is so energetic that planets shoot laser beams. Oh no! These creatures use the refraction of the extremely powerful light emitted by titanic suns to generate these beams. They use them both to hunt and to communicate with each other, creating a surreal and fascinating environment of sounds and colors. Yeah. Sorry, someone just came in to talk to me briefly. So finding out that that's what crystals and plant life does. Wait, okay, so two ingredients. Okay, wait. And purple creates animals. Oh, okay, so purple is animals, water, energy, void, and black holes, plant life, and metal and murder. Oh, he's an example. Laser plants. Sea creatures. Length of time is how long the universe is created. Infinite, that causes it to bounce back and forth, meaning it's endless. I don't know if order matters yet. It hasn't taught me that order matters, but it might. No expansion means zero time has passed. This means endless. 3 gets to dinosaurs, but that gets to space. So I've already said. Let's start that again. What's banana? Plant and oh wait. Start again because that was basically moss and time for trees. Yes. 2 things of moss. Here it is. Let's see. Here's the super fauna again. Let's see. Okay, let's try getting it to 7, because that is generally how far space travel is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In this ancient universe, plants have taken total domination, growing to so much that they have taken the place of the planets themselves. Individual plants are cells of gigantic organisms. Planets that look like huge flowers with clumps of pollen as moons. In a universe like this, solar systems resemble intergalactic flowery meadows. That is not at all what this monkey is wanting. Reset size. I think that went to 8, so let's try 1, 2, 3. That would be animals. 4. Let's see if 5. Nope. Okay, so when that happens, it means that something has changed fundamentally. And I've run out of liquid. Okay, so... Oh, that shows you how much you have left to be able to grow. Okay, so if this is just doing plants, let's see if putting soot in can allow us to get to bananas, because bananas are known for causing things to decay quickly. Let's see what it's at with just a bit of time. No, it's mushrooms and black holes. Okay. I want banana, please. Nope. It's still the same. Let's look for the... Okay, there, it's changed. In this ancient universe, black holes are omnipresent. Curious planets orbit around them, covered by a dense layer of green moss. So much that it replaces a good portion of the star's mass. It looms so much over it that the planet can be defined as a huge mushroom, an immense fungus that during the appropriate period releases its spores into space. These spores traverse the black holes, likely going to colonize other universes. That isn't going to be helpful. Water and moss, maybe. Water and moss gets mixed together. Let's... Okay, we know that this just produces moss everywhere. Let's get to an ancient universe. Oh, fog people! In this universe, every planet is covered in a uniform layer of moss, a sort of omnipresent green invasion. A mossy monotony that stretches to infinity, but which has come to life after billions of years. In the midst of the green carpet, small civilizations have grown hidden amongst the mushrooms. Tiny beings that use fungi as homes, peacefully populating entire systems. I want to see what happens if I make this infinite. And nope, nothing changes. I don't think you're able to add more than 2 ingredients, but I can certainly try. Let's first try the 2 that I want to. Yep, won't let me select more. Okay, let's see what this creates. Oh, metallic light and metallic plants. I remember this one now. Just plants that grow metal. Maybe, yes. Perhaps try this one. Yeah, see if that. Let's see if that actually has an effect. Let's try this. And eggs. That will add animals, which I believe could potentially result in. Add some time. Ah. Super mega. A super ecosystem where everything is massive. That's I haven't seen what this one looks like. Does the ball change the universe too? I don't know. Thus far, it doesn't seem like it. Let's see what an ancient. In this universe, life is everywhere and diverse. There are not only animals and plants, but the universe is old enough to allow entire civilizations to evolve. Many planets host advanced civilizations, interstellar technologies, and travel through space to explore and trade with the other civilizations. And of course, there are many wars, so gigantic that they even annihilate entire systems, but without affecting the omnipresent biodiversity. There has to be bananas. I am coming soon. I don't think this monkey cares about the contents of the actual universe, but the shape of it and what it looks like. So, of what I've tested, I actually think the monkey here wants the laser plants. Let's see if, because this is the only time I've gotten yellow. And if I can make it look like a banana. Kind of the long banana. It's not very appetizing, but it's okay anyway. I don't know if that was successful or not. Can you make something with mushrooms? When I was young, I used to pick them near reactors. We know what to do for this one. Monkey said it's okay, that's good. For this one... the super fungus... let's grow it out and make it infinite, because wonder if the shape has more of an effect there than just the length, because thus far in the notes I haven't seen anything indicating that the shape actually has an effect. Just checking to see if that actually changed anything. And for me, I've been mushroom hunting for years. They don't grow here. Okay, so fungi is apparently different to mushrooms. Let's try... Okay. I forget, was it water and moss that created the mushroom? I think it was in water and moss. Trying to think of the mushroom village again. Okay, so... Let's see. Yep, okay, this has the mushrooms. Here we go. This is what he wants. What a perfect climate for mushrooms. Thank you very much. Okay. And I believe... I'm tired. No more working today. I have to recharge my energy. Yep. I hope I didn't just cause it to crash. I have 1,035 credits. Okay. Let's just see what there is around first, cause oh, okay. We can get stuff to add. Okay. Let's go with. We'll get that. Let's see what else there is. Doubt I can get more ingredients for. Oh wait, no. Let's talk to this one. What do you want, Lila? Let's go with those. And now let's go home because the person who sells stuff there is not there. Noting. Let's... Thought it gave a speech bubble. Yep, okay, so just repeating that. Let's go. Ah, yes, okay, that's where those plants went. Okay, so... after a long day's work, just flop into bed. Okay, this is who I've been playing as most of the time. But, I'm needing to... Oh. Yeah, this is the perfect point. Every time we come back to the book, it's usually... Okay, so... Every time we come back to this, it's like a midway point, like this is an end of a chapter moving on to the next. I am needing to end stream because I need to go and do some chores, so... Let's go to the main menu to ensure that it saves. Okay, cool. But yeah. Yeah, it's cozy. That was the first time I gotten to do the business side of creating universes. I'd gotten to do the tutorial aspect of it as well, like her explaining how it works and stuff. But that was the first time I was her and the one shot tomorrow. Yes, I will. So I am planning on being in that. I will also be in a test one for my group, the 2 hour that starts 2 hours before Mega's one. So I will likely have an idea of a character already worked out, because I might not though. Depends on what happens with that one, because I am helping Tony with I'm also going to be primarily listening in and helping Tony with the admin side of things, because that test is primarily for him to learn and stuff, and I've been testing all the commands and stuff on a private server for just myself so that I can learn the commands that are needed for making custom maps. So yeah, that is what I will be up to immediately before the one shot. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to a more chilled, less worried about mass spreading of vampires RP session, because my goodness, the last two, the last one with you, more relaxed than the one beforehand, which was just like, oh lord, everything's exploded while I was down in the mines. Yeah, so and I'm going to load up and see if there's anyone else currently playing Universe for Sale to potentially raid. There aren't that many people who follow it, so the chances aren't high. But it's a real I saw it before it was released on Steam, and it looked super cozy. And then I didn't get I didn't get notified that Universe for Sale had been released, because I forgot to put it on my wish list. But then it was up for free on Epic Games, and that's when I got it. Yeah, it's very interesting and stuff. It's a very interesting concept of mixing sci-fi with some level of fantasy, because it doesn't explain it. Yes, it explains it explains the process of creating a universe. We don't know why she's able to create universes yet. We don't. She also went to a hospital and suddenly her hair turned into tentacles. There are cultists who were separated, to detach themselves from the world, legitimately detach themselves from their detach parts of their bodies. One of the earlier one, yeah. One of the earlier member, early in the game, we met a fairly new cult member of the cult who their ears were detached from their head. But the character we've been playing as is so detached that they've even detached themselves from their name and they're just referred to as Master. He is just a skull floating above the torso of the skeleton. Like, there isn't a spine connecting the skull to it. His ears are the cartilage. He hasn't got skin. He hasn't got muscle. He said he's detached himself from his stomach before you came in, and before we got to the shop segment. And it was like, okay, how do you sustain yourself and stuff? And he's very interesting. And every time we come back to the storybook, it's like, okay, the storybook feels like it's telling his life story, but we don't know yet. And the little girl that the storybook is being read to is the character we just were playing as for the shopper segment, where she creates universes and sells them. And it's very... And from the segment of playing as Master thus far, it feels like time travel is in play. Because he keeps... Every time he goes off somewhere... Every time he has to go off somewhere, he then wakes up from a collapsed state on the ground. And time sometimes has moved forwards. And it's jumped forwards, and he's like, hang on, I don't know where any of the stuff that's happened between then and now. What's going on? But the last time that there was a time difference, it was he had gone back in time to meeting Lila for the first time at her stall before a whole heap of stuff happened, and before he technically met her for the first time. Yeah, so definitely time travel. It's mentioned paradoxes as well, which could be what he's trapped in. He's trapped there trying to resolve a paradox. So yeah, it's very interesting, and I'm very much a fan of both sci-fi and fantasy as individual things, but when they're meshed together, whether as fantasy with the sci-fi elements, or in this case, sci-fi with fantasy elements, it's very interesting to me, because it's like, how do they mesh together? How do they make sure that you know which parts are actually the fantasy and which parts are actually sci-fi? And how well do they blend together without feeling out of place, or like it's heavy, or like it's trying uncertain of which one it's trying to be primarily. It's so interesting, and I love the art style as well. Like, everything with it looks hand drawn, and like even the theme here from this is a teapot, so and this is a teacup, and it's just like, this looks so good. It's taking place in a colony that is settled in the red storm on Jupiter as well. Oh. The creature you keep seeing go by in the background as well, that's a hybrid between a fox and an otter. And it's just like, that idea is incredible because, yeah, it's that we very early on we met someone who breeds them, and and not to sell them, just breeds them because they love them so much, and the environment in the Eye of the Storm of in the Red Storm of Jupiter is the best environment to breed them. And just, they have so many. I think they said they had 80 something. But yeah, this is my first time playing this, and I've absolutely fallen in love with it immediately. It's just like so many concepts and ideas, and I'm really liking trying to get a grasp of what exactly is going on, and what mysteries are there that are like this within Masters. If you go to my YouTube channel, the VOD will be up pretty much. It's not long after I actually end stream, but I should probably also be working on finding someone to raid at this time. But yeah, it's very interesting. And as I suspected, Universe for Sale. Is there anyone playing it other than me? Nope, as I suspected. Clear filters. I'll send the... Are you going to continue watching streams after I end stream, or are you going to go off and do other things? In which case, okay, then I'll just end stream since you are the only person watching and stuff. So, I hope you have a good day, and I look forward to it. I look forward to tomorrow's RP, and hopefully getting to interact with you. For those who are watching the VOD, I will be streaming again. I stream on Tuesdays and the Thursdays for this month at least, and probably until I finish the game. If it takes more than 4 or 5 streams, I will be playing Universe for Sale. Tuesdays I tend to do creative stuff. I finished my last stream of last year was I finished off drawing each of the members of the Vampires SMP's characters. I haven't finished getting them all together. There are some that I want to redraw because I'm not the happiest with the poses that I chose for them, and I want to start from scratch with them. So I might be working on that. However, I am also thinking of I don't think I'm allowed to edit the one-shots that I've recorded on stream because they're only allowed to be shared privately, and that's because so many people join them. Not everyone is comfortable being shared publicly. So I won't be editing, but I may be working on other things for the first series of Vampires I'm going to be playing in for long term, like multi-session series. My group's called First Blood, and I'm working on making skins to be able to do expression work with flashback. So I will be first testing and experimenting with my own character's skin, and then I will likely, once I've gotten things down and properly situated for my character, I will start working on preparing things for other people's characters as well, like making templates for eyes, doing blinking and expressions, and all I have to do is change the colors of them for people's individual eyes. So that is the most likely candidate for what I will be doing next week, Tuesday, for stream. If for those who aren't in the same time zone as me or haven't reached the new year yet, today is a Thursday for me. So 2 days prior is 2 days prior to whatever day it is for you. You can actually wait. If you go to my Twitch, you can look at the schedule. Yeah, expression work is absolutely fun. I love animating, and the reason I'm going to be taking time with it is because I have access to a lot of pixels, but which means I can actually flex my animation skills rather than being like. Rather than doing what Owen had to do because he didn't know about flashback. Yeah, Owen didn't know about the HD skins, so he wasn't able to do as smooth of a motion. I want to see how smooth I can get it without having it look uncanny. So that's my plans. Anyways, I need to be heading off. It's half an hour past when I usually end streams, but yeah. See you next stream. Bye.